Her story is one of unwavering belief, holding tight to the vision, the dream, for 8 years. She held on with presence, with persistence, with courage, not only for herself, but for those around her, those who were leading and inspiring. You've heard the saying, you only see the glory, you don't know the story. How true this is for this particular amazing woman. She had to find herself in long-term vision. Without the fast wins, the successive rank advancements, bonuses, and recognition. So I'm going to invite you to sit back, to absorb her message, her 10 out of 10 belief in this profession and this company, and feel her hell yes that every no, every setback, every learning has been worth it. It's been worth it to bring her to this point, to be introduced as Juice Plus Australia and New Zealand's newest National Marketing Director. Can you please get on your feet and welcome the amazing Celeste Ashton.
Don't cuddle me for too long. I'll get emotional.
Take this.
Thank you.
Take it.
Thank you. My story didn't begin when I signed my Juice Plus franchise. It started well before then. The real magic began when I stopped hiding from messy chapters and started embracing the full story. As a little girl, I was raised by my mum. It wasn't easy raising 4 babies on her own, often wondering how she'd put food on the table. Life seemed chaotic. It seemed messy, moving from rental to rental, school to school. But it also gave me many gifts. I found joy in simplicity and a fierce work ethic. And I learnt early on that nothing comes for free. Certain moments from my childhood had left me carrying deep shame and a sense of worthlessness. It's funny, isn't it, the stories that we create as kids to make sense of our worlds. But those stories that I told myself as a child, they started shaping who I became. And by my 20s, I had no clue what I was doing with my life, and I lacked the confidence and belief that I was made for something great. So I chased fun. My 20s were fueled by drugs, alcohol, and the wrong crowds. I was wild, often reckless, and I thought I was free, but the truth is I was completely lost. Amidst the craziness, I met my now husband, and then I fell pregnant after a few years at 28. They say motherhood leaves no woman as it found her. It unravels her, it cracks her open, it pushes her to her edge. It's both beautiful and brutal, often at the same time. And that's kind of how I'll describe this business. It'll unravel you, it'll challenge you, and it will grow you into the person you're always meant to be if you are willing to embrace the full journey. Even now, I still battle with self-doubt. I still question I have what it takes, but I keep showing up. It's fair to say that when I signed my Juice Plus franchise 8 years ago, I was still that completely lost soul. But also empowered by motherhood, my heart was open to new possibilities. I was one day awkwardly invited to come and take a look at this. She saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. I had my first 3-way call, and that was when I met my first real believer, Carlina. Her belief in me carried me for years on this journey. But like any journey in life, certain people are there for certain seasons. Both those uplines eventually left the business. At the same time, my personal life seemed to be crumbling. I'd had my second baby by that time, who spent a lot of time in hospital unwell. and my health really started to decline. So I was feeling fearful and exhausted, and my childhood started reflecting, my future started reflecting my childhood. But I kept showing up. The trainings, the community, like Kirsty shared, that was my light in the dark. And still being paid monthly, that gave me hope. Over time, I slowly started to heal, and with that came a hunger to grow. Then we got news of the pandemic. My husband came home from work one day and told me he was about to lose his job due to the mandates. And suddenly, we were left with 2 mortgages and 1 income. And that income was my Juice Plus check, and it saved our family. We had to make a sad and scary decision in that moment to leave behind our family home that we just built years prior, to move 10 hours north to live in our investment property. If we didn't make that decision, we could have lost everything. And that was when I made a decision to leave old stories behind. I got committed to my growth, and I gave up anything that wasn't serving me and calling me forward. I got focused. I took responsibility for where I was and where I was not. And I started relearning the business. Because even after years in, you can fall into habits that no longer serve you. There were so many times that I could have given up, but I didn't. Because I knew this had gifted me a new life. One that was meaningful. One that allowed me to break free from my old toxic life. This today has allowed me to retire from my corporate career at the age of 30. It's gifted me 8 beautiful years to stay at home with my babies, watching them grow into independent children who are now 6 and 8. And we live an extraordinary life, one that no average job could provide. My kids, they not only have all of me, but they have the best bits. And I own my own time. That is the greatest asset of all. The Juice Plus company, this community, it's my home. And it's yours too. That's why you're here. That's why you left behind chaos, kids, mess, jobs. To show up for you. To show up for your family. So what's the old story that you've been carrying that you're going to leave at the door today? It's time to be loyal to a vision, your legacy, and the woman that you came here to be. No more shrinking to soothe others' fears. And when the discomfort comes, it's a sign that you're on the right path. And the secret, I know we all come to conference to find out the secret. I believe the secret to this business is to show up with more courage in the hard times, and especially when you don't feel like it. Someone like me, starting with fears, with doubt, with scars, can build the beautiful life that I have today, then so can you. So just don't quit, because your breakthrough might be just one more step away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You here?
Oh, wine?
It's all yours. All yours. Okay. Where's our photographer? Here we go.